Her Majesty's current work dynamic, impacted by months of weakened health, has been dubbed a Zoom monarchy and led to calls for two of her children, Princess Royal and the Prince of Wales, to step up and make their roles more visible. Royal expert and author Robert Jobson said, "With all respect to Her Majesty, you can't really be a Zoom monarch. There are roles you have to play. You have to be seen to be believed." Speaking on Palace Confidential, he said it is time for Charles, 73, to be named Prince Regent, an arrangement that would formalize a natural shift in which he and his sister have taken over some of their 95-year-old mother's duties. Mr. Jobson added, "I'm surprised he hasn't been named, to be honest. There's enough scope within the Regency Act to make the Prince of Wales regent, and I don't think it would be a bad thing. Royal family live, cannot compete." Stunning Meghan pic reveals hidden disaster for firm. The Mail's Kate Mansi, in agreement, replied, "If you can only see the Queen in mechanical form, as she would say, on Zoom, you do wonder how this is going to go forward." Her Majesty's health, which has been a cause of concern for months, has led to her absence at a number of events at which she was hoped to be seen, including Sunday's Easter service at St. George's Chapel on the grounds of Windsor Castle. Ahead of her 96th birthday on Thursday, April 21, the Queen was said to have experienced mobility problems and thus missed the fixture in the royals' calendars, which meant her grandchildren Prince William, Zara Tindall and Peter Phillips led the royal party. Days before, Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall had to step in for her on Thursday's Maundy service, one she had not missed since 1970. Prince Edward's six-day royal trip to Antigua and Barbuda, Grenada, St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines on April 22 is yet another hint that the Queen's home-based approach to her monarchy might be permanent, even putting into question whether she will attend the Platinum Jubilee celebrations to mark her 70 years on the throne. For some, these are reasons enough for a regency, though it is not as easy as it might seem. A former government minister explained it is a complicated matter making someone regent. Liberal Democrat politician Norman Baker, speaking on GB News, said he did not think it is something that the Queen would personally favor. He said, "She took an oath to serve our country through thick and thin as it were, and I think she will see it as reneging on that promise. There's no need to go down that particular route. We have an arrangement where the Queen is still head of state and other members of our family are stepping up to fill the gap and undertake works which she wouldn't have done before. When it comes to the future, eventually we'll see more of Prince Charles and Prince William and less of the Queen for the time being." His remarks were echoed by royal expert Jonathan Sacerdoti, who told Express.co.uk the Queen is unlikely to step aside. He said, "I think it would be wrong of us to second-guess that, especially at the moment when the Queen is going through a period of rest. I also think that it's unlikely that she would abdicate. She's always been very clear that that is not part of how she sees the role. But it is true that she started to share more of the duties and more publicly so with other members of the family."